Hey John, this is Ben over at Coastal Chevrolet Cadillac. I wanted to show you, I've got the Chevrolet Corvette pulled up here in front of the dealership. This was actually waiting to get detailed. So we're gonna, good news and bad news, you know, it's not detailed, so it's gonna be a little harder to find any imperfections, but at the same time, you can see exactly how it was traded in. So again, this was a trade-in. We did not purchase this from an auction. Big thing here is going to be looking at down here real low. I mean, I see a small little light scuff there. I mean, somebody very easily could have just maybe kicked that with their shoe, but I don't see any gouging. I don't feel any gouging, and so there's underneath of it. So, you know, usually that's very susceptible to getting scuffed on a low part of the road, but it looked good for me, at least in the camera here. Again, this has not been detailed. It has not been through our service department, so again, a little sticker there. So we still need to do our used car inspection, what we call UCI. But I'm going through just kind of each panel by panel. It's about as clean as I would have expected for a car like this, because, you know, it's nothing against 1LTs or anything like that, but this car seems to have been intentionally ordered this way, or somebody knew what they were looking for when they bought this car. It's a 3LT with a Z51. And let me go back to this front right wheel. Looks like there's a little nick here. Yeah, we got a little nick there, and everything else looks pretty good. You know, sometimes we see these mirror housings get scuffed. Somebody not paying attention, but those look good. That looks like maybe a little bit of touch-up paint there, and I think that's probably that's just dirt. It just came off. Coming around the rear, looks good. Light housings look good. Let's crank it up real quick. Back here, spoiler, that's all looking good. You know, sometimes get a little bit of wear there. That looks good to me. Yeah, all that looks good. Well, we got a little something going on here. That feels like that would probably detail off. I'm not sure what that is. We got a little bit of wear or something possibly there on that roof. Again, hadn't been detailed yet, so kind of hard to tell. Here's the interior. All your stitching looks good. Seat bolsters looking good in the camera here. Got maybe a little bit of wear, as you can see there. Steering wheel looking good. Buttons look good. Floor mats. Some real light scratching there. Let me jump over on the passenger side before I climb in. Okay. Armrest pad. Got a little bit of something going on there. Got a little wear on this bolster on the passenger side. You can tell the passenger wasn't quite as careful as the driver. One thing that is commonly seen is that dash can start bubbling up, but you know, if it's left out in the sun a lot, I don't see that being an issue here. You got your transparent roof. You got your carbon fiber flashing on your interior. All right, let me jump around to the driver's seat here. Premium audio. I don't know if I'd mentioned that in the text. Oh, holy cow. $15,000 miles on the car. I think I mentioned it has PDR, so. Oh, sorry, that's your curb cameras. Heated seats, ventilated seats. Okay, let me go back to PDR. I want to show that to you. I don't know how familiar you are with Corvettes. You know, we hadn't really talked about that a whole lot, but this does have the PDR option, which is really cool if you've ever played around with that. I personally have owned ATS-V and Camaro ZL1, so very familiar with PDR. It's a really neat feature to have. Even if you're not tracking the car, it's still really cool. Heads-up display, I'm not sure. Yeah, you should be able to see it in the camera there. Yep, right there. Love the heads-up display. And oh, the other thing I was going to show you was this is pretty cool. Maybe because I drive, but you should be able to. Well, okay, so I thought you could change. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta be in sport mode. Okay, so when you're in sport mode or track mode, you can enter. They call it, I guess, stability track competitive mode. But that's pretty cool. So you can see you've got traction control, and over here you've got the stability control off. But really, what that does enters kind of like a hidden mode for your transmission and how it behaves. I'm not doing a great job describing it, but like, you know, Camaro ZL1 and Corvette have described two different things, but it really changes. It allows for more spirited driving, let's say. But anyways, you can just turn that right back on. So pretty cool. Paddle shifters. And all your buttons look like they don't have anywhere that sometimes we'll see in some of these GM vehicles. So, I mean, this car looks real good. You got a little bit of wear on the bolsters. You had one little spot of touch-up paint, and the glass, the windshield looks good. You don't see any stars, previous repairs, or cracks. So, yeah, let me know if there's something else that you wanted to see. Oh, you know what? Let's pop the hood. Turn this off here. Apologize if this is a little longer than you had really anticipated. Hope it all comes through okay. Right. Okay, so unmodified. Nothing done under the hood, which is really good, actually. So, a little dusty, but again, has not been detailed or gone through at all. So, okay, well, I hope this was informative. Please let me know how you'd like to proceed, or if there's, you know, if you just want to know when it's ready to show, then we'll set up a day and time for you to come check it out. Thanks so much.